Free professional installation. Stop by any Cox Solutions store or go to cox.com/sale to switch today. I'm Rita Kessler, WTOP Traffic.
ABC7 Chief Meteorologist Doug Hill. Some of us seeing a little bit less snow than before.
Yeah, I've been looking at Twitter and Facebook, and a lot of armchair weather folks out there posting a lot of stuff that just ain't so. We're not going to see heavy snow continuing in the metro area. It is not happening. The heavier snow has moved north and east of the Washington metro area. Right now, the steady as heavy as snow, Carroll County, eastern Frederick County, Baltimore County, then southeastern northern and Lundy County, just along the Calvert County coastline from Chesapeake Bay and then the eastern shore. What lies to the west of those regions are patches of snow, and that's what we've been forecasting. In the metro area, they'll last longer through the day the farther north and west you go. That's also where you'll find the higher elevations and where you'll find the higher snow totals. Major snowstorm underway when you get above 1,500 feet in many areas to the west. Temperatures are on our side. We're above freezing just about everywhere right now. Even with the cloud cover, the angle of this late March sun is such that radiant warmth from that increasing sun angle will penetrate through the cloud layers, and that's why you're seeing the streets starting to melt, even in areas where it's still snowing. So I think all things considered, it is only good news for the metro area from here on out. The rush home this afternoon will just be wet roadways at most. But when we write this one in the books here, we're going to get a good 2 to 4 inches of mainly grass areas north and west of the city and the suburbs, even 1 to 2 inches southern and eastern suburbs. And we've had our first inch of snow officially for Washington and Reagan National in over 2 years, with closing in on a massive 1.5-inch snowfall right now. Woo! At Reagan National Airport. So that's the snow story tonight. A different pattern, and that is clearing skies and colder temperatures, and that's going to drop the numbers into the 20s. Icy patches, slip spots, a big problem in many areas overnight. Tomorrow, still a little unsettled with a few passing rain or snow showers. Otherwise, cloudy, windy, temperatures only in the mid-upper 40s. A little bit of a runny trend with a clearing trend. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and straight through the eastern weekend. 34 in Leesburg, Annapolis, Fredericksburg, and the nation's capital.
Doug, 912.
Kids are important, but you hear and be heard in crazy loud places. To prove it, we use one to record the Sprint Direct Connect radio commercial right underneath the helicopter. A big one. Ready? Let's see what this baby can do. Copy that. We're insured, right? Skeptical? Go to sprint.com/Direct Connect. Wow. Get it done virtually anywhere, anytime with the ultra-rugged Kia Territory. With smart sonic technology only from Sprint Direct Connect. Instant push to tone, 3 times the coverage of Nextel and 4G LTE. Now, when you buy 1 for $99.99, you get 4 free for your business. Visit a Sprint store near you. Hey, wait up!
Offer ends 5/9/13. Offer available in corporate liable accounts. Excludes taxes. 2-year agreement. $36 activation. Up to $350 early termination fee per device. Coverage claim based on comparison of X2 National Network square miles to Sprint National Network inclusive of roaming. Sprint 4G LTE available in limited markets.
It's 9:13.
We've been telling you how slick the roads are, and we're learning several people are in the hospital after an accident in Prince George's County. The crash happened on Lanham Severn Road in Glendale. 4 people were taken to the hospital. 2 are in critical condition, 2 are in serious condition. That road remains closed for investigation.
You know, D.C. issues nearly 2 million parking tickets every year. But some say for them to get a ticket would have been impossible.
John Stanton received a parking ticket on Maryland Avenue Northeast in July 2011. Stanton, however, was out of town on official government business at the time, and his car was actually at Dulles Airport. He sent the DMV his government orders along with receipts from the airline, hotel, and Dulles parking garage.
I was not invited to any court case.
Had you been notified your case would be heard on the state, you would have shown up.
Oh, absolutely. With my chief of documentation.
The DMV's Lucinda Babbers tells WTOP that since Stanton sent his response after 60 days, he was found guilty, and his evidence was only evaluated to see why he didn't respond in time. Ari Ash, WTOP News.
By the way, D.C.'s DMV has now agreed to reopen that case and reevaluate the ticket.
All right, we have sports coming up next. It's 9:14.
Maybe it was after the birth of my daughter, or sorting through the ashes of a failed business, and discovering the beginnings of an even better one. But somewhere along the way, I discovered something more valuable than knowledge. I gained wisdom. The perspective to appreciate the difference between rash decisions and acts that shape a lifetime. To understand the things truly worth holding on to. And to work with SunTrust to protect all I've accomplished. With an advisor who's understood all along that building wealth is a lifetime pursuit. who knows better than to overreact to every market win? Someone with wisdom.
SunTrust Private Wealth Management, building and protecting legacies since 1892. How can we help you shine today? Visit suntrust.com/privatewealth.
Sports every half hour at 15 and 45 on WTOP, fed by Leader Pizza.
9:15, George Wallace taking a look at the always hard to predict Sweet 16.
That's for sure, especially this year with as wide open as this tournament has been, and now some history made yesterday, a 15 seed into the Sweet 16 for the first time ever. That's right, ever. Florida Gulf Coast making that history, 87-71 over the 7th seed San Diego State, just in their second season of eligibility for postseason play. They'll now take on the Florida Gators. The Miami Hurricanes, also another team from Florida, into the Sweet 16, beating Illinois yesterday. Jim Larrañaga returns to the Verizon Center 7 years after he took George Mason to the Final Four, beating Connecticut on that very same floor. His Miami Hurricanes will take on the 3-seed Marquette. 7:05, first game of the night Thursday. Number 1 Indiana will face the 4-seed Syracuse Thursday, following the Miami Marquette game. The 13-seed LaSalle, a winner into the Sweet 16 for the first time since 1955. Layup with 2 seconds left to beat Mississippi State yesterday. Other winners, it was the top seed Kansas beating North Carolina. Ohio State, a 2-seed, making its 4th straight trip to the round of 16, and the 2-seed Duke, the winner of a Creighton last night. Women's tournament, it'll be Maryland at home tonight against Michigan State in the second round of the NCAA tournament. Coaching news at UCLA, there will be a new head man after 10 years. Ben Howland is out as head coach after 3 straight trips to the Final Four, but has struggled in postseason play recently. And of course, early names for UCLA, Shaka Smart, Brad Stevens. Of course, those 2 names are going to come up a lot.
Yeah.
Big name, big jobs coming available. So we'll see. It could be interesting for Shaka Smart if they do make a move for him. George Mason will be playing in the A-10 as of July 1st. Press conference today to announce the school is leaving the CAA. Great win for the Capitals last night. 3 straight now. A 3-2 shootout win over the Rangers. Braden Holtby with 30 saves. Caps back home tomorrow. Wizards on home court tonight against Memphis. And the Miami Heat continuing to roll. 26 straight wins. George Wallace, WTOP Sports.
All right, George, coming up in just a few minutes, our stress expert tells us how to stay calm during our nightmarish commutes. Maybe a little like this morning. In some cases, it's 9:17.
And now, another money-saving truth from Aldi.
The eggs from other stores cost a lot more than the eggs from Aldi, which is hard to figure because their eggs come from the same chickens ours do. The fact is, we buy from the same food producers as other supermarkets, but we sell it for less. So stop being their golden goose. Switch to Aldi and save on eggs. And everything else. Aldi, simply smarter shopping.
Why just drive when you could be driving extraordinary? Come and experience the exhilarating performance and luxury of the Range Rover Sport at the Drive the Extraordinary sales event, now through April 1st. Lease a 2013 Range Rover Sport at $799 per month for 36 months with $3,995 due at signing. Visit DCAreaLandRover.com for details. Land Rover, above and beyond.
9:18.
103.5 WTOP Radio. Traffic and weather together on the 8s.
We still have numerous problems and delays throughout the area due to the road conditions. Northbound 295, still seeing the volume from the Suitland Parkway to the 11th Street Bridge, but the earlier crash on the bridge before the ramp to the Southeast-Southwest Freeway has been cleared, so you'll find your lanes open. Still seeing delays along I-97 in both directions as you head toward 178 due to a bunch of earlier crashes, while westbound on Route 50 in Maryland after St. Margaret's Road, the crash takes the left lane. On the Bay Bridge, a report of some ice debris with only the left lane open. Also, northbound 97 under the Baltimore-Washington Parkway, at one point your lanes were temporarily blocked for the accident activity. Looks like they may have at least a lane getting you by there, but still lanes blocked, and it is very slow through the area. Lanham Severn Road between Cipriano Road and Glendale Road, a report of a crash. Brink Road at Blunt Road, a crash under police direction. New Hampshire Avenue from Randolph Road toward Valley Brook Drive, dark traffic signals reported causing slow traffic. Also, traffic signals are out along Edsel Road between Backlick and 395. Use caution. Remember to treat these intersections where the lights are dark and no police directing as a four-way stop. Northbound George Washington Parkway delays still coming from the Key Bridge towards Spout Run. It eases up after that to 123. That's where the earlier crash was. Join the fight against criminals, hackers, and cyber terrorists. Earn your cybersecurity degree from UMUC. Visit umuc.edu. I'm Rita Kessler, WTOP Traffic.
The steady snow will gradually taper off, but a few pockets of snow possible during the day. We'll climb through the upper 30s to near 40, about an inch additional accumulation in spots possible. Clearing skies tonight will be colder. Look for icy patches, mid-20s to lower 30s. Tomorrow, partly sunny, breezy, still chilly in the mid-40s. Chance of a few showers or even flurries. Then Wednesday, partly cloudy, breezy, and cold. High temperatures in the upper 40s. By Thursday, we'll hit the lower 50s. Weather updated around the clock on WTOP Radio. I'm ABC 7's Doug Hill.
Well, we're back up to 35 at Reagan National. That's good. We had jumped up to 35 for like a moment or two an hour ago, then it went back down again. But here we are, 35 at Reagan National, 33 at Dulles, also 33 in Fairfax, going up to the upper 30s. It's 32 outside the Glass Enclosed Nerve Center. Brought to you by McRae Heating and Air.
Up next, how to stay calm on the more difficult days on the road like this one. It's 9:21.
Needs. The Medium Extended Air Defense System is delivering on its promises. With 1 year to go to complete development, the program is on cost, on schedule, and successfully proving its 360-degree air and missile defense capabilities on the test range. More affordable, more deployable, and more versatile than the aging Patriot system, Needs also provides 8 times the coverage of Patriot with less equipment. Plus, Needs can lower support costs by more than 50% and is deployable anywhere in the world within 24 hours. America needs a 21st century air and missile defense system that's reliable, expeditionary, and ready to handle tomorrow's threats from any direction. Our allies do too. Get the facts at needs-and.com. That's neads-and.com.
Good morning, it's 9:22.
Well, sometimes it feels like we are driving our lives away with the amount of time spent behind the wheel. Our extreme commutes in the Washington region raise our stress levels, which can affect other parts of our lives, of course. So how can we keep it all under control? Joining us live is Dr. Kathleen Hall, founder and CEO of the Mindful Living Network and Stress Institute. We either have the second worst or the worst commute in the country. There's no indication that anything's going to get any better. So what can we do about it?
Good morning. As extreme health consequences too, by the way. 1 in 12 heart attacks are directly related to traffic, and what we know is after an extreme commute, more people visit the emergency room for heart attacks. So it really is serious. So here's what we need to do is, what we do is almost feel like a victim when we're in our cars, and we feel out of control. So the solution is reframe your commute as me time. Lots of us get kids dressed in the morning, racing. We race when we get to work. This may be your only me time for the whole day. So number one, think of it as a classroom. You can learn a language. You can increase your vocabulary. Personally, I pick a word a day, and I try to use it 4 times during the day. You can also books that you want to read that you've never had time to. You can just download your book, and you can take a class taken, before or something you're interested in.